Hello there guys, how you doing? I am Dr. Shinklestein, aka First Toothache's World, and in this video we are going to be doing the SnackVerse Premium December 2025 Premium Box Unboxing. And the box has arrived nice and early for a change. Much earlier than I normally send it, because SnackVerse normally send them at the beginning of every month for the previous month. So for instance, the December's will be sent in the beginning of January, January's box will be sent in the beginning of February, and so on. But the December 2024 box, so last year, they sent it the week before Christmas, so you got it before Christmas. And I wasn't expecting them to do it again this time, but they did. They sent it out yesterday and it arrived today, so we got it before Christmas. So before we do the unboxing, we'll just say that, as usual, our videos are never sponsored by anyone and never will be. We never endorse products, we never have, we never will. We might recommend a product as previously that we've reviewed, that we've gone out and bought, or I've got free for Amazon Vine. And the videos are always unedited, so they're always posted exactly as they're recorded. So let's open this box up. As I say, I have already had a brief look inside at the booklet where it's from. And this month's box is Czech Republic, or Czechia as they now call it. And then as usual, you've got book Czech Republic facts, culinary, a journey through Czech mealtime traditions, Czech Republic culinary classics. Then you've got the stuff in the mini box, original box, premium box, more premium box. Then you've got a taste of Czech Republic, savoury and sweet recipes pages there. Some more there. And then you've got exploring Czech Republic, travel tips and recommendations, top activities, which is the top activities to do, top destinations to visit, festivals and events there. Then you've got useful Czech phrases for travellers, Czech Republic history and culture quiz. And then finally you've got Prague's Serenity, a colouring experience. You just a little picture of Prague and you colour it in how you want it. And then you've got a crack the Czech crosswords. You've got a Czech crossword there. Sometimes you don't get a colouring page, but you get a word search and things like that. Now usually in his premium boxes you get 21 items, sometimes you get 22. This box has 20 items in it this time. However, they do say you will get at least 20 items, and that's what they've done. It's probably only the second time I've ever had a box with 20 items in. But, as I say, usually 21 or 22, but mostly 21. But they normally add a tiny little couple of things and I always wish they give more. And by the looks of this box, they haven't done that this time, which is good. So that'll be probably why it's one item less. So just going to move my leg, and then we're going to crack into this bad boy and have a look. But before we do, I'd just like to say I did have a Czech Republic box in August 2024, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Because they've done it again, another Czech Republic box or Czechia box as a December 2025 box. I would imagine it won't be exactly the same box. I would imagine that there'll be some different items in there. Hopefully they're all different, but I'm guessing you're going to get some of the same items. Than I got before, and as long as they were nice items, I don't mind. So let's go straight into it. So item number 1 is a Bohemia Krupki Rasidov They look like peanut flavoured crisps or some sort of peanut crispy sort of thing. So we'll get to the box and then we'll find it and read it out as always. Here we are. Bohemia Krupke Arasidove. Crunch into a classic Czech favourite. Light, airy puffed corn snacks studded with roasted peanuts for a perfectly balanced nutty punch. Each nibble combines the satisfying crispness of puffed corn with the rich toasty depth of real peanuts. Whether you're enjoying them with a cold drink or as a quick flavour packed bite on the go, these nibbles have earned their popularity for bringing bold taste in every handful. Okay, so they're kind of peanut flavour, but they've got peanut pieces in, which is definitely not me, but as I always say, the items that I don't eat, they never go to waste. My dad eats them, or my mum eats them, or brothers or sisters, I give them to family members, or maybe even a few friends, so they never ever go to waste, which is a good thing. And there isn't many that I don't normally eat. I eat normally most of them. And move on to item number. Before I mention it, that was a 50 gram pack, and so it's a pretty good size. Item 2 is a Krusky. Look like very thin sort of onion rings. And it says with spring onion flavour, so they're probably spring onion flavour onion rings. And to me, they look very, very similar to the Zwiebelly ringers, which are obviously German. And they're like bags of German onion rings, but they're quite thin as well. Not quite as thin as these, but they're a little bit thicker, but probably about that much thicker, so they're not much. Apart from that, the roundness of them are the right size. You've got what's looked like chive or parsley on them, like the others. And these are spring onion flavour. I'm guessing the others are normal onion flavour, so there's a slight difference to them, but they're not virtually the same. And I haven't had those Zwiebelly rings for a good few years now, but they are delicious. I hope these will taste just the same. So oh, I didn't see that. There was a B. Oh yeah. So there is Bramberky, original Bramberky. I missed that big B there. Says Bramberky Krusky spring onion. These light, airy potato-based rings are seasoned with vibrant spring onion flavour, giving each crisp bite a tangy, savoury kick. Their hollow ring shape makes them fun to munch and great for sharing with friends or enjoying with a drink. Widely recognised in Czech snack culture, they become a popular go-to choice at parties, movie nights or casual get-togethers. Appreciated for their bold taste, crunch and easy snackability. Now, they do sound rather nice. I do like onion rings, however, it's strange because I do love onion. Red onion, white/brown onion, which some people call them white, some people call them brown, but I do like both. I love just cutting them up and eating them raw as well. But one thing I don't eat is spring onions. The taste of the spring onions, in terms of flavour, is absolutely fine. But it's the rest. It's just how, when you chew them, the texture of the spring onions that I don't like, so that's why I don't eat them, but the flavour's fine. So they'll be rather nice, I think. We'll move on to items, and that I've not had them before, and they are also a 50 gram pack, so they weren't in the last box. Now we move over to item 3, and we've got Vest Behoda.jez Piveka salted beer-shaped salted pretzels. Now they look rather fun. One's in the shape of a beer glass and one's in the shape of a beer a beer cup, like a beer can sort of thing with a handle. As you can see, they look rather fun. They're 80 gram pack. I don't normally eat pretzels. I don't dislike them. I just choose not to buy them. But these look rather fun, and I'll certainly probably enjoy eating them. But this says here, Vest Piveka pretzels. These popular golden baked pretzels from the well-known brand Vest deliver a satisfyingly crisp bite and a perfectly balanced salty flavour. Shaped like little beer glasses, Piveka pretzels and a playful twist to any evening. Yeah. Piveka pretzels add a playful twist to any evening. That's better. Ideal alongside a cold brew or as a crunchy snack while relaxing at home. Their fun design and reliably tasty crunch have made them a firm favourite among Czech snack lovers. Yeah, so you've got, as I say, two different style beer glasses in the shape of... They're certainly a fun design. So and I'll probably enjoy them. Move on to item number 4. But before we move on, I forgot to mention for these, I never had these in the previous Czech Republic box either. So with item number 4, it's a Hobzovi, Strazniki, Bramberky, Seznikov. And I know exactly what these are. They are crisps. And they are garlic. They're crisp and they're garlic flavoured. You can see the garlic bulb there. They're 60 gram bag. And they are absolutely delicious. They are not a weak tasting garlic flavour, but certainly not hugely strong tasting. It's quite a nice balance of flavour there, and they are really, really nice. So I'm pleased they put them in the box again. It says Strazniki Bramberky garlic. These Czech favourites are thinly sliced golden potato crisps, seasoned with rich garlic and a touch of parsley. Yeah, I forgot to mention the parsley. They are on them, but I just forgot to mention that. Delivering a bold, savoury punch with every bite. Made from quality potatoes and fried to crunchy perfection, they're a go-to snack loved across Czech homes and pubs alike. Their addictive garlic aroma and satisfying crunch make them a natural pair with chilled beer, movie nights or relaxed evenings with friends. Or even having it with a glass of whiskey, which I'll have later on. Yeah, I mean, as I say, thinly sliced. Well, potatoes, all crisps are thinly sliced. But they are absolutely delicious, so I'm so pleased they put them in. So now we move on to item number 5. Are they what I think they are? It's by the same brand, Hobzovi, Strazniki, Bramberky, and it's Pikantny Horky Cove. They look like mustard seeds in the picture. Now, if they are the mustard flavour crisps, then absolutely fantastic. And they were obviously a 60 gram pack as well. And they were in the last Czech Republic box I got in August 2024. However, they're in different packaging. They were in a thinner, taller pack, so it's probably as wide as that, and it was taller, and it just had a bit of cardboard over the top with the brand name. But they certainly, if I remember, they've certainly seen the same brand name, so we'll definitely check it out and find them, and we'll have a look. Strazniki Bramberky mustard. Yeah, they seem to be. Golden fried to crispy perfection, these thin potato crisps are seasoned with a bold mustard flavour that delivers a tangy, slightly spicy kick. A snack with real character. Their strong taste and satisfying crunch have made them a Czech favourite. Often enjoyed alongside drinks with a distinctive flavour and nostalgic appeal. They've become a go-to savoury snack in Czech homes and at parties alike. So virtually the same description as the others. But yeah, they are exactly the same crisps, and I have to say these are the best flavour crisps I've ever eaten. Now, as I say, it does deliver, like it says, a tangy. It does deliver a bold mustard flavour that delivers a tangy, slightly spicy kick. Yes, it does. But it's not too bold, it's not too tangy, it's not too spicy. I mean, I've had mustard crisps by different companies in the past in different countries I've been to. And I even think they did some mustard flavoured crisps here in the UK once. And they were nice, but they're not as good as these. These are the best best mustard flavour crisps and the best flavour crisps I've ever eaten. And I'm very, very pleased they put them in again. Just different packaging. Companies obviously change their packaging. However, I have tried to locate them online in the past, and I was either unsuccessful or they didn't ship to the UK, or they were just too expensive. So I've not had a bag of these since August 2024, and yeah, I'm so pleased they put them in. I'll have to now email Lottie at the other company, Snacked, and see if she can get hold of them to put them in one of her boxes that she does. From which as I do in a separate video, different box product snacks from around the world. So slightly different to one country, but she tried to find them before and was unsuccessful. But now that they've changed the packaging, she might be successful in locating them from a Czech supplier. But I'm definitely excited by that. Now we move on to item 6. It says Relax Licky Cyanka Limonada. 330ml can. So it's the same size as we have in the UK. So it's definitely a lemonade, but is that a raspberry flavour or the picture? I'm not sure. We'll have a look in a moment. The can is thinner but taller, so it weighs the same, whereas are fatter and smaller. But it's the same size can, which is good to see that they do the same as the UK in the UK. Okay, it's not raspberry. It says Relax Lychee. It's refreshing, lightly carbonated lychee flavoured lemonade. Brings an exotic twist to the everyday soft drink. Its sweet and slightly floral lychee taste offers a bright, fruity burst with every sip. Widely enjoyed in Czechia. CZ, where they spelled it CZECHIA, or you can say Czechia, or however you pronounce it, but that's what they've renamed the country to now, but I think mostly everyone still knows it's the Czech Republic. Is often chilled and served on warm afternoons or paired with snacks for a simple, flavourful pick-me-up. Easy to drink and fun in flavour. Relaxed Lychee is a popular choice for those who want something refreshing and a little different from standard sodas. Certainly different. And I've never ever tried lychee. I've never tried a lychee flavoured drink. Nothing. So it'll be a new experience for me. Hopefully it tastes nice. If not, someone else will get the drink. But again, that's another item that was not in the box last year. It was a different drink. So it's getting some more of a variety. Item number 7, is the Orion Melena. Now this was in the box before. It's 32-gram bar. It's chocolate with chocolate pieces. Put together, a piece there, put it all together. It says on the back Nestle Cocoa Plan. So it's made using Nestle chocolate. So it's definitely a good chocolate. Same as Cadbury's, Galaxy, that sort of stuff is what you want. And it's like a creamy sort of chocolate in the middle. But I don't really remember much about it. So we'll find it and we'll look at the description. We go, Orion Melena. This classic Czech chocolate bar combines smooth milk chocolate with a soft, creamy filling. Yeah, like I thought. Infused with a subtle hint of rum. Okay, so it's sort of rum flavoured chocolate. Don't like rum as a drink. I don't like buy rum balls or that, but if I remember rightly, it wasn't too strong rum tasting in this. It was quite nice. It says creating a cosy, comforting treat enjoyed across generations. Ideal for a quick, sweet bite or a more indulgent moment. It offers a satisfying balance of chocolatey richness and creamy sweetness, perfect with a cuppa or as a small pick-me-up. Certainly an inviting looking bar. Item number, is that 8? Yeah, item number 8. Yeah, I've had one of these before, just not in this flavour. It says Pernica. Is that Bradicny Medovi? But it's the Pernic Maranka. 60 grams. It looks like honey and peach flavour cake. So there's like the honey there, and there's like the peach there. So it's like a sponge cake with a filling in the middle, chocolate on the top. I mean, I think it looks like it's honey and peach flavour. Now, one of these was in the box last year. However, it wasn't that one. It was a different flavour, so it is a different item. Okay, so it's slightly different. It's not peach. Oh, this actually sounds quite nice. It says Pernic gingerbread. Soft and aromatic, this traditional Czech gingerbread blends richly spiced honey dough. I thought it was just honey flavouring, but it's got a honey flavour. It's honey dough, even nicer. With a sweet apricot filling for a warm, comforting treat in every bite. So obviously it's not peach, it's apricot flavoured. The deep honey flavour and subtle spice mix make it a timeless classic. Perfect with coffee or tea or as a festive dessert. A beloved favourite across Czech households, especially on festive seasons. Pernic brings nostalgia and sweetness wrapped in one. So if it's like a festive dessert or like a festive offering for Christmas time, it might be the only time in the year that they sort of make the flavour. Maybe. And that'll be why it's in this December 2025 box. This will be the Christmas box for them for this year. And I have to say, it does taste nice, sound nice. I'm not a lover of apricot. I certainly don't eat them, but an apricot flavour filling probably is okay, so we'll give that a try. Now, item number 9 is this weird thing. It says Opavia, I think this is 1946. It's so small you couldn't see. It's 1940 or 1946. Might be 1940. It says Fedorka. I'm not even going to attempt to read the rest. It's only a 30-gram size, but it's rather a good size still. It's this round thing there. That looks like it's white chocolate to me. And it's got like a little wizard, a church wizard there. Very, very clever packaging. I quite like the packaging. It's very appealing. Whoever came up with that packaging's got a very good imagination. Because they've changed the packaging. In the booklet, that's the packaging there. So that's probably, this is the packaging and probably what it was. So that's why they've got the picture, and then they've obviously changed it. They've received the ones with the new packaging, which are these maybe. I can't see them changing it from this to that, because that just looks a bit too bland. That looks more appealing. So I'd imagine that this is the newer style packaging. It says Opavia Fedorka white chocolate. So it's obviously a white chocolate, round white chocolate bar of some sort. So there's a cosy familiarity to Fedorka. Thin circular wafer discs that bring back memories of childhood treats. Each bite starts with a crisp, airy white wafer laid with smooth chocolate filling, all coated in a rich white chocolate shell. Its light texture and gentle sweetness make it perfect with a warm drink or as a small nostalgic reward after a long day. Now, I never would have thought it would have been round wafer with a chocolate cover laid with a smooth chocolate filling and covered with white chocolate, but it does sound rather delicious. It really does, and I'm looking forward to that. And that was not in the box, last year's box. So now we move on to item number 10, and it's a by a Pavey again, and now I can read it easier. It's not 1946, it's not 1940, it's actually 1840 that they were obviously established. So 185 years they've been about. It says Bebe Dobry Rano, Namiko Namako, and whatever the rest is. Now, it's a 50 gram bar. This also was not in the previous box in this flavour. One of these was in there in the previous, but it was a different flavour, so this is a different one, and I can't remember what it is. It looks like a Weetabix style bar with chocolate pieces in, to me. So a breakfasty sort of thing. It says Bebe soft chocolate chip bun. This soft chip cereal bun is made with whole grains enriched with essential nutrients like calcium, magnesium and iron, and studded with real chocolate pieces, giving it a gentle sweetness and satisfying chew. Baked to a tender texture, it's ideal for a quick breakfast on the go or a cosy snack with coffee or tea. With its wholesome grain base and comforting chocolate notes, it has become a widely loved and familiar treat across Czech households. So yeah, basically a breakfast style bar because there's a cereal bar bun sort of thing. It sounds okay. I know the other one was a different flavour, but because you've got all the cereal bits like the grains and all of that and the wheat and all of that in it, if I that was not going to taste any different, and if I remember it was quite nice tasting, if I can remember rightly, if I'm right there, but yeah, certainly going to give it a good old try. So we move on to item 11, and it's the Novinka Jojo Borovki Kokoriki 80 gram bar pack. Then on the back it says Nestle Feel Good, Feel Live. Feel Good Food, Good Life. So it's obviously, might not be made by Nestle, but it's got some sort of Nestle ingredients with it. They're round, they're purple in colour, they're hard, so it might be blackcurrant flavoured. Probably hard, chewy sort of sweets if you can see them. But they're definitely hard ones. I don't know if they're hard boiled or they've just been done that way. Here we go. Jojo Borovki. Okay, so that's not what I thought. These blueberry gummies bring back a taste of childhood. They are soft, chewy and bursting with sweet berry flavour. The simple fruity charm has made them a comforting favourite in Czech households for generations. Perfect for a small pick-me-up or sharing with someone special. It says they're blueberry flavoured, but now to me that is purple and blueberries are blue. So how they've made them purple, I do not know. And they do feel hard. Oh yeah, if you bite it through the packaging, it's quite easy to bite into. So, and then you can squash it down. So they are, as you'll see here, as I try and squash this one. So they are actually quite soft. So, but just feeling them, they felt hard. So let's try and unsquash that one. There we go, made that the best we can, but it was the best way of testing without opening it and eating it. So that was item 11. And we move on to item 12. It's by Orion. It says Cocoa. It's it's got Nestle on the back, good food, good life, so it must be made with Nestle chocolate or something. It's a 35 gram bar, definitely the worst item in the box, because it's coconut bar covered with chocolate. And I have said before, I absolutely hate coconut, but my mum will enjoy this because she loves it, loves coconut. But as usual, we'll read the description and see what it says. Oh, the very last one. Orion Cocoa. This Czech classic is known for its light coconut-packed centre, paired with a silky milk chocolate shell. It delivers a gentle coconut aroma and a smooth melt that feels instantly comforting. Loved for its simple but distinctive flavour, cocoa has become one of Czech's most recognisable treats. A nostalgic bar people reach for when they want something sweet, soft and unmistakably familiar. So it sounds like it's an extremely popular bar. And again, that wasn't in the box before, so last year. So yeah. Hold on a moment. We just need to count something. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was 12. Yeah, there is right. I thought I miscounted. I thought there was 22 items in there, and there's not. And so where's the other 2 items come from? So item 13. Again, it's by Orion. It says Deli. This was in there before last. This was in the box last year. Again, Nestle. It's probably made with Nestle chocolate. It's a 35 gram bar. It is chocolate covered with a bit of caramel, like a whitey sort of nugget with hazelnut pieces in. I do remember this bar. And as you know, as I mentioned previously, I'm not a lover of nuts, but this was actually quite nice. So we'll find it and we'll read what it says. Here we go. This legendary Czech chocolate, Horizon Deli Hazelnut, I should say first. This legendary Czech chocolate bar layers a smooth whipped hazelnut cream filling with crunchy hazelnut pieces inside and a thin ribbon of caramel on top before being enveloped in rich dark chocolate. Decades after its debut in 1980, Deli Hazelnut remains one of the most beloved snacks in Czechia. Cherished for its satisfying mix of creamy, nutty and chocolatey textures. It's perfect for a quick pick-me-up or a cosy treat with coffee, embodying the comfort of Czech confectionery tradition. Yeah, wasn't bad. I don't remember it being dark chocolate, but I do remember having one. So we'll certainly eat that. Item 14. Yeah, item 14 is again by Orion. It's a 45 gram bar. Again, it says Nestle Good Food, Good Life on the back. So obviously made with Nestle chocolate. And it says Orion Banani Zelivi Chocolate. Now, I had a bar of this in the last box, but it was very similar. And I think they changed it slightly, because it used to be curved and shaped like a banana, and this feels like it's also shaped like a banana, but not curved as much. So they've slightly changed it. But there was one in the box before, and it was delicious. If I remember rightly, it was like a gooey sort of gummy, yellow gummy, gooey and nuggety sort of bit inside, where it was banana flavoured with the chocolate on top, and I think it was dark chocolate. But we'll find it and we'll find out. Here he is. Orion, Banani, Zelly or Zelvi, Chocolate. The Czech favourite, shaped like a banana. Yep, so it is still shaped like a banana, but it doesn't feel like it was shaped as much. So they've probably made it more, not as curved as shaped as before. And it says pair soft banana flavoured jelly. There we go. Jelly. That sort of thing. With a rich dark chocolate coating. Creating a delicious balance of fruity sweetness and chocolatey indulgence. The chewy jelly centre contrasts beautifully with the smooth, slightly bitter chocolate shell. Loved across Cheshire for decades, Banani makes a fun, easy snack when you're after something sweet and a little different from an ordinary chocolate bar. It is definitely sweeter. It is different than a normal chocolate bar, and it is delicious. And I'm certainly going to enjoy that one. Item 15 is it's by Star. It says raw mango kesu. Don't know how big it is, but I'm trying to see it. If I move that, it's going to break because there's more papery, so I'd rather than not. Oh, there it is, 35 grams. And this is it here. Something that doesn't look appealing to me, so I probably won't like it, but a family member or a friend will. Oh, there it is. Raw Star Mango and Kesu. This fruit and nut bar brings together the natural sweetness of dates and mango with the gentle crunch of cashews for a bright, satisfying bite. Soft and chewy with a refreshing tropical note. It offers an easy burst of energy whenever you need it. Made from simple natural ingredients, it's a light, feel-good snack that fits perfectly into a busy day. Yeah, so it's their version of like an Eat Natural sort of bar. But something I know I won't enjoy, but as a family member or a friend will. So it goes to them. And they will enjoy it. Item 16 is, okay, the sort of jelly sweets. I can see yellow, I can see purple. Yep, and there's the pinky ones. It says Pedro Sovicky Owls. They're 80 gram bar, 80 grams in the bag. And if I can bring one round, there we go. If you can look at that, it is sort of shaped like, it's sort of shaped and designed like an owl, so it's quite nice. I quite like the look of them. Again, they were not in the box last year. Same as the mango and kesu bar was not in the box last year. Here they are, Pedro Owls. These pastel-coloured owl-shaped gummies charm you at first glance. Each soft, fluffy bite bursts with real fruit flavours of sweet banana, fresh raspberry and ripe strawberry. That's probably why it's in those colours for, the yellow, purple and red, because obviously raspberry is a slightly darker shade of red, slightly darker shade red than it is of strawberry, but they've done it as a purple colour in the bag, which is fine. Made using a recipe that gives the sweets their signature softness and natural colouring. Free from palm oil, these cute little owls are a beloved treat for anyone who enjoys light fruity gummies with a playful twist. Now I've got to admit, I quite like little sweets like that, and shaped like the owls like they are, they're quite cute in a way. So they look very appealing to me, and I'll certainly enjoy it. Now we move, and again that was not in the box last year like I mentioned. Item 17 is the Apavia, the Brumnik. It's 30 grams, and this was in the box last year, but I don't remember if it was this flavour or if it was like a strawberry flavour. So if it's a strawberry flavour, then this is a different flavoured one. But I think it was this one. It's basically a sponge cake, if I'm right. It's covered in chocolate that's shaped like a teddy bear. And again, it's quite cute looking when you get it out of the packaging, and it is very tasty and very appealing. But we'll find it. There is Apavia Brumnik milk. And again, I can see why it says milk, because there's a jug of milk there that mix, so it's probably milk, sort of milky chocolate, milk chocolatey sort of sponge. This is a popular Czech snack featuring a soft bear-shaped sponge cake filled with creamy milk filling. Okay, it was creamy milk filling, so I was slightly wrong. It is light, sweet and wonderfully easy to enjoy. Its tender texture and gentle flavour make it a nostalgic favourite across Czechia, perfect as a quick snack, lunchbox treat or a comforting accompaniment, coffee or tea. Yeah. Now, if this was the same one as I had last year in the box, it was delicious. So, and if it's not, it sounds delicious. So, and I'm looking forward to it. Trying that. Or trying it or eating it again. So we move on to item 18, and it's by Orion. It's a chocolate bar again. It says good food again, good life Nestle. So probably Nestle chocolate. It's a Kafila, and it is got like creamy sort of chocolate inside. That's coffee flavoured. This was in the box last year, and I can't stand coffee either. So I gave it to my dad, and he really liked it. And there's pieces of chocolates. You've got a piece there. Try and feel them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then on the side there it says Nestle Cocoa Plan. So it's definitely got to be Nestle chocolate. Here is Orion Kafila. Orion Kafila is a classic Czech chocolate bar, famous since 1923, so it's been around for 102 years now, featuring a creamy milk chocolate coating around a rich coffee flavoured filling with real soluble coffee bits. Okay, there's coffee pieces in there. I wouldn't really know that because I don't eat it. Offering a delightful blend of chocolate and coffee in every bite. It remains one of the Czech Republic's most beloved chocolate bars, prompting a wave of nostalgia and comfort for generations of chocolate lovers. Now, if it's been around for 102 years, it's obviously a popular bar and people enjoy it. It's just it's not for me. Now we move on to item 19. Again, this was not in the box last year. It's a 30-gram bar, and it says Fit Muesli. It says melon over here, so muesli's gotta mean muesli. Looks like it's a raspberry flavoured muesli bar to me. So let's find it. Here it is. Fit raspberry muesli bar. Yeah, I thought muesli had to be muesli. Light and chewy, this Czech muesli bar combines whole grain oats and wheat flakes with a tender raspberry filling, giving a subtly sweet, fruity flavour with a natural feel. This snack is a popular everyday grab, perfect for breakfast on the go, a quick energy boost between meals, or a simple wholesome treat. Now, as I said, it wasn't in the box last year, so it's something different this time. And I've never seen anything like it. So, but it does sound and look appealing by the packaging, so something I'll definitely try. I might well like. And then finally, item number 20. These were in the box last year, and they were gorgeous. It's a 38 gram pack, and it's a Dobry, Melatina, Horiki Trubiki. They're vanilla flavoured wafers, and as you can see, that's one end, and down here is another end. They are huge. I know wafers like rounded wafers like this, if we get the packaging like that, don't exactly weigh a lot. They weigh hardly anything, but they are delicious, and it is quite a big. Might only get 2 of them, but they are, quite big. The wafer around the edging, around the outside, is quite thick as well. So yeah, I can understand why you only get 2 of these, but this is something I'd love to find elsewhere and buy more of them if I could, because they are delicious. But we will find it. Here it is. Dobry Horiki Trubiki. A popular nostalgic Czech treat from the historic town of Horis. Or as they pronounce it, Horiki or Horici, but because I'm English, I try and pronounce it an English way, which is Horis. These wafer rolls are crafted from thin, crispy wafer sheets that are hand-rolled into delicate tubes. Inside they hold a smooth, aromatic cream flavoured with warm cinnamon and soft vanilla. I forgot the cinnamon, but the vanilla is lovely in it. Light, crunchy and elegant, a Dobry Horiki Trubiki makes a perfect accompaniment to coffee or tea, or a charming sweet bite. It's definitely a charming sweet bite. Yeah, I mean, I know the thin rolled rounded wafers, but there's not just one layer, there's loads of different layers put together, so that's why it makes it look like it's quite thick. But overall, it's a nice box again. Now, if we go through and find just how many items were in the box last year, we'll find 1, 2, 3, 7. So it's not too bad. I know it's nearly half, but I was expecting a few, and then there's two. I'm not sure. So they may have been in the box in these flavours, but if I remember rightly, I think that was strawberry flavoured, and that may have been strawberry flavoured. So, which would make them different, but very similar. But yeah, now if I had to choose my least favourite items, it has to be the coffee chocolate bar and the puff crisps with the peanut pieces in. And then my favourite items, it has to be, one of the favourites is the banana bar and the garlic crisps, but I'll say my second favourite has to be the vanilla wafers, and the favourite by a long way are the mustard crisps. They are absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, guys, that was the SnackVerse Premium December 2025 Premium Box unboxing. It was nice that they sent it early this year, like they did last year. As I wasn't expecting that, but they did it again, which is nice, and it makes me think they might do it next year and do it every year, so you get it in time for Christmas. So the next box obviously will be the January 2026 box, which they won't send till. They could send it a day or two early, because I've had 2 or 3 boxes like that. They could send it at the end of January, but it'll probably be the beginning of February, and the 4th or 5th of February, I would guess, around that sort of time, and then you receive it a couple of days later, because they usually never send them out when they say. So for example, they could say it's shipped between the 26th and the 30th. There will be shipped between the 26th and 30th of January, but you'll find it'll start on about the 2nd, and it'll be the 2nd to like the 6th of February. They're always later than they say, but I don't mind because I always enjoy them when they come. But leave a comment in the comment section what you think your favourite item is in the box, what your least favourite item is. And if you've got any questions about SnackVerse, I'll be happy to answer them. And I will always respond to every comment that people put in the comments. Like the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, because being disabled, it does mean a lot. Obviously, I'm not sure if there is another video I've got planned that I'm excited and really looking forward to making. But I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get that done before Christmas now. So if I don't, and it's not up and it's not been made and posted before Christmas, have a fantastic Christmas. And I'll try and get it done before New Year. But if not, again, it'll be just after New Year. And so again, it'll be have a great New Year. If I can do it between now and Christmas, I will, and get it up before Christmas, then certainly will. If not, and if I'm able to do it between Christmas and New Year, then if I can't do it before Christmas, then I'll do it between Christmas and New Year if possible. If not, it'll have to be made after New Year. But yeah, but as I say, thank you guys. Please stay safe out there. If you're out and about, or you need to go out and about, please get back safely. Keep well. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you later. Take care, guys. Bye.